effort about him too, hasn't he?
Absolutely. He's got a little bit of grunt about him, so this is going to be very interesting.
Ash Adams on the wing. We expected that one. A terrific player, Ash Adams, and he's been lined up. Jaden Carter, the youngster, as well. So I think there's about 17 players under the age of 21 for Somerville today as the umpire holds the ball aloft to start play. So it's Farrelly against O'Hare. O'Hare got the first tap, got the first kick as well. It was well smothered off the boot. Terrific work by the midfield of the Eagles so far. Reece Palmer back into the side, got the first clear possession of the afternoon. Devon Meadows dive on top of it. Baumgartner's in there, and the umpire's plucked out a free kick, and it's going down there, and it'll go there to the Panthers. Ash Adams calling for it on the wing. Decides to go long, straight down the ground, looking for Talbot. Couldn't take the mark. Good work across the back of the pack. Brad Rowe running onto it beautifully. There was McLean. Runs into an open goal and kicks the first. Terrific start there for the Panthers. Exactly what they needed. Centre clearance was terrific, and they got away. Andrew Oldmeadow was the one that started play through the half-back line. Terrific work.
That was very smooth then from that free kick. It just ran along the wing and found someone in half forward, and they were able to score.
So a terrific start there to the Panthers. Exactly what they needed. It's hard to gauge what the wind advantage is sitting underneath the trees and the elements here at Glover Reserve, but
I'm getting dashed with wildlife here, as berries and...
Considering I'm blessed with plenty of stuff on top of the cranium, I'm not quite sure which way the wind's blowing either. So we'll just judge the way they kick. So O'Hare was fantastic once again. Baumgartner come crashing through. Going in hard there, terrific work was Hogenberg. He can get a clear possession. Baumgartner again got a little handball out. Coming back there to O'Hare. Clear left foot kick up towards half forward. Somerville's got the numbers. Great work. There it was by Sedgwick, having a terrific season so far. Held without it there, looked like Jed Sutton. The umpire said no, and he'll come in and bounce. Half forward for the Panthers. They lead one straight goal. Up they go. Good work by Farrelly once again for the ball. Putting his head over the ball there was Carter. Baumgartner goes in hard. McLean gets a handball off. Ash Adams goes in there. Terrific play there by Carter again. Put his head over the footy, and they're able to clear momentarily. Terrific work there from the Eagles. Cox it is, I think it is. Caleb Cox kicked it up to half forward. A terrific kick it was. Little handball comes there from Jake Ryan. Sweeping left foot kick inside 50 was a ripper, and McDonald came out and took the mark about 40 metres out from goal directly in front.
Great use of the footy there, Towie, just at being able to find the space and obviously directly in front, about 35-40 out.
So Travis Barbo having a hand in that as well. Having a wonderful season, the youngster. Very exciting footy side, Somerville. As McDonald comes in to kick the goal. It's a nice looking kick off the boot, working it left to right, but it didn't come back enough through for a minor score. So one straight 6 points, Somerville one behind. Early stats there, Geordie.
Devon Meadows, couple inside 50s, couple clearances. So Somerville one inside 50.
Okay, so doing the work at the moment as the ball goes up towards the wing position. A big thump away. Sedgwick's got to go. So does Heath Black. Heath Black gave it off. A terrific work there to McGuinness. McGuinness kicks it inside 50. Somebody needs to come out to get it. Somerville have got the numbers. Terrific work there. That was by Tom Burke. Kicked it out towards the outer side. They've got the numbers there. Daniel Dickinson's in there. Working hard, the Panthers, to try and lock the ball in. Caleb Cox, he was tackled. Umpire called play on. Plenty of numbers around the footy at the moment. The Eagles tried to work it around the boundary line, but eventually the ball goes over the line and out of bounds.
Seems to be a bit of possession football at the moment, which is good to see. Clean footy, getting off to a good start.
So the ball comes out towards the centre of the ground. Old Meadow leads in the race for it. A shocking bounce from him. Diving in there was Jaden Carter. He's been good so far. Reece Palmer goes in hard. Gets rewarded for his head over the footy tactic and gets the free kick. A sweeping kick out towards Sutton was exceptional last week. Kicks it inside 50.
Oh.
What wonderful ball skills.
Fantastic pass.
McDonald led well once again. He wants to unload now. Starts it left again, hoping to bring it back. Again, the wind not doing enough and through for a minor score. So
I think that's the problem, Towie. I just don't think there's enough wind out there, and it's starting off left and it's staying left.
So bringing the ball back into play will be Old Meadow. Very clean of foot, played interleague footy, of course, for the Nepean League last year. not sure that he made the squad this year, which was a disappointment, I thought. A very, very good kick. It was well weighted. Goes out there towards Ash Adams. Adams plays on immediately. Kicks it towards the centre of the ground. You've got to go. Great work there by Heath Black, but it was also good work by Sedgwick to back. Coming out, Carter again. He's been in everything early. Didn't panic under pressure then. Little handball out to Colley. Colley gives a handball off, was good to Hoganberg. Another one to the big Faz. Farrelly, sweeping kick inside was nice. Good ball use once again from the Eagles. Oh. Found Jake Ryan, went across the face, looking for Sutton. Could have got one high. Umpire said no. Terrific tackle. And the coach will be happy with the forward pressure as Reece Palmer laid the tackle and brought his opponent to ground.
I'm not sure if you've picked it up, Towie, but Colley, he's sporting a
lovely mullet.
A very lovely mullet.
He is.
Very impressive.
Kick inside was by Bravo. Went to the point of the square. Terrific mark in front.
Great contested mark.
So great work there by the Eagles, moving the ball in quickly. And, they haven't got a lot of tall timber up there today, but Luke Rowe was strong. Stuck the big mitts up, long arms, Luke Rowe, and was able to bring down the mark. So this to be the Eagles' first goal you would expect from point-blank range. 50-metre penalty or a goal, whatever you like, the Eagles will take it, and they're on the board. So they lead 1 goal to 8 points. Devon Meadows, 1 straight goal, and that's on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. We welcome O'Brien Real Estate. Darren Hutchins, the great man, is looking after us this afternoon. And also, markedfocus.com.au, Marked Focus, looking after us with the Best on Ground Logie Award this afternoon, and we know how big and prestigious that is. Players just love to get that. Jaden Carter's been the standout for mine on this wing, doing a great job on the dangerous Ash Adams early in this clash.
Carter's looking very good at the moment. Very good indeed.
So, good work there. Paul McDonald's been lively for the Eagles, playing key forward. And Luke Rowe, their full forward today, got the first goal. Quick kick out there. Came from Daniel Watson. They go inside again. Not the best ball movement on this occasion. Little handball out. Snap around the corner was good from Chin. Goes in towards goal square. Kick off the ground. I think no. Through for a minor score. And good work once again there by the Panthers just to lock the ball in. Kevin McLean was in there. Patrick Chin. The ball goes out towards the outer side of the ground, looking for and finding Sedgwick. Terrific contested mark. Was he paid? He's
been paid.
Appealing. Terrific mark there by Sedgwick. So he's inside defensive 50, wants to go short, looks for something that was dangerous. Palmer's got a couple to beat. Farrelly came in to support. Sweeping handball was good. Geez, this is where they've been good here, the Eagles, through the middle of the ground. There he is again, Carter. He's getting away from Adams. They're going to have to pay him a little bit more respect. Goes in short, and there's McDonald once again, who's taking his third mark. Inside 50, goes short again, was terrific. Finds big Nick Brown. Brown's going to unload. They're calling for him to go high and go long. He does now. The pack fly. No mark there. Fall the ball. Terrific play there from the defence of the Panthers. Looking for and finding Doria on the outer side. Goes in short. Looking for. Doria gets it back now. That was from Callum O'Hare. Goes up towards Talbot. Good play at the back of the pack. Talbot's got to go again. Needs to buy some space. Does. Gets it out there towards Watson. And Watson takes the mark at half forward. Goes in short now. Looking for a lead. Coming out there at the back of the pack was terrific work there by Kerr. And Kerr kicks the goal for the Panthers.
That was a great turnaround then, from starting at Summy's defence and then working the ball forward to be able to convert a goal. Great goal by Summy.
And great follow-up work too by Chris Doria through the centre of the ground. He was the one that unleashed the ball at half-back, found Callum O'Hare, and then was able to follow up his kick, get the handball receive, and that quick ball movement was the reason that they were able to kick the goal. Put the defenders of Bomb Beach very much under the pump.
Well, they were just able to get numbers back to the forward. But geez, Towie, they're going to have to do something about Carter, because he's cutting him up along that wing.
He is. Ash Adams is a very, very gifted player. I think we're following him. No, we're not following him this afternoon. Doria's had 2 possessions already. They're up on the inside 50s at the moment as well. Devon Meadows at the moment. As the ball comes back into the centre of the ground. It'll be Farrelly up against O'Hare again. Farrelly's been prominent through the middle of the ground, as has O'Hare. So they've been getting around the ground and certainly been playing as midfielders as well.
Yeah.
So up they go again. Nobody could get the tap. It came out. Luck's a fortune. Went there to Adams. Ducked and weaved through the centre of the ground. Kicked the ball long. Sedgwick going back with the flight of it. Going in there is Chin also. there for the Eagles is Dylan Ryan, but the ball goes over the line out of bounds. Left forward pocket for the Panthers. They lead 2 straight to 1 goal, 2-8. That is on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. So the coaches just calling the changes, trying to get some movement, trying to get some players across the half-back line. Here's Lee Stewart for that kick out as the ball, well done there by Sedgwick. There's a free kick. I'm not sure what that's for, but there's a free kick and it's going down there towards the Panthers. And a ruck infringement.
Yes, that's what it looked
called.
like. Push out.
And I think it might be Heath Black who's got the free kick. So he'll have a shot for goal from about 35 metres slide angle. This to kick the third for the Panthers. They've started pretty well. They haven't started well this season and have been behind the 8 ball as Heath Black goes for goal. They like it and they get around him immediately. That's the third one for the Panthers. They lead 3 straight 18. Somerville 1-2-8. You're listening to RPP, the voice of country football.
Brooke Hanson, gold medal swimmer and victim of electric shock.
In 2007, I suffered a severe electric shock in a workplace accident, something I never want to experience again. I am now committed to electrical safety in the workplace and the services provided by Jim's Test and Tag. Jim's Test and Tag will test your workplace electrical equipment for faults and assist with your compliance to OH&S.
Jim's Test and Tag.
Gold medalist in electrical safety.
Call 131-JIM. That's 131-546. Or log on to jimstestandtag.com.au.
Eagles into attack again. Terrific work to work there, and taking the mark there was Travis Bravo's been prominent. Goes to Farrelly, got one across the chops. The umpire said there was nothing there. Little handball out, went towards Palmer. Farrelly again, who should have got a free kick, goes to McDonald. Will unleash on the left. Terrific defensive work there was from Baumgartner. They've got the numbers though. Here he is again, Carter. He's got the ball on a string. Left foot snap around the corner, goes up towards the forward line. Sweeping at the front of the pack was Bravo. Right foot snap, goal. Terrific work there by the Eagles. And Carter was prominent once again in there to set up that goal.
Absolutely, Towie. Great to see. Quick, easy goal. Now they find themselves with a little bit of sniff in, and it's going to be interesting to see who will get the next major. So
we're back in the centre of the ground. We went off air momentarily, apparently.
Yes,
just dropped out thanks to Arthur's seat.
That's the male.
That is the male. Not too happy with the male.
No.
Don't want to be dropping out at all.
Absolutely not. Not when we've got weather like this in a game. That's going to be very good.
Correct. So we're back in the centre of the ground again. Oh, they ran into each other. McDonald, he looked for a free kick, but it was his teammate who knocked him over in Caleb Cox. And the umpire said, give it to me. We'll restart play in the centre of the ground. So it's Rowe in the centre of the ground now. Still going up there is the big fella in Kel O'Hare. Boundary umpire, get out of my way, as the umpire will come in and bounce again. Young Jack Hazendonk straight onto the ground, goes in the middle, wearing the headgear. Has been wearing that since he was about 10 years old. Played at a couple of clubs, Jack Hazendonk, as the ball goes up towards the centre of the ground. Luke Rowe tried to get a tap. It was terrific work there once again. That's McGuinness. Kicks it inside. A wonderful kick found the hands of Chin. Wants to play on immediately. Does so now. Kicks it up towards full forward. No free kick, said the umpire. Chin comes in. McGuinness is there as well. And the ball eventually goes over the line. But the Somerville defence working very, very well down there deep in the last line. So we're about 35 metres around from the Panthers' goal. They lead 3 straight to 2-2. Up there went the big fella in Heath Black. Ball brought to ground. Good work there by Reece Palmer. Kicked the ball around the corner up towards the wing position. Weight of numbers goes in there, coming out hard there. It was Craig Thorne, I think it might have been down there, or it might have been Jared Thompson, one of the two. But saw the ball over the line and out of bounds. We'll keep an eye on that one.
Lucas Hugenboom has just come back on. He come on for the start of the game. He looks like he's got a bit of size, so they might be going for a bit more size,
yes,
Devon.
They are, and I think he might have replaced O'Hare in the ruck as they come up towards the centre of the ground now. Great work there by Ash Adams. Little handball give was terrific to Old Meadow. Kicks it up there towards Talbot. One grab, two. Couldn't take the second one. Carter should have tackled. He bumped instead. ahead. Comes out to Sedgwick. Members wing. Looks inside. Decides to go short. Terrific work. And Jussie Allsop, who's just come onto the ground, takes the mark. Right in front of the interchange area. Lovely pass there to Brown. Brown goes back to Allsop. Left foot kick up. Wasn't the greatest of kicks. Looking for Farrelly. Couldn't take the mark for the ball. Great work once again. Ben Kelly swooped on it and kicked the goal. And the Eagles hit the front. They move on to 3 goals, 2-20. Devon Meadows 3 straight, 18. You're listening to, no, you're not listening to anything. You're listening to RPP. It's the Jim's Test and Tag match of the day. Best on ground today, looked after us by Marked Focus and the scoreboard. All scores this afternoon. The big fella, Darren Hutchins. Love his work from O'Brien Real Estate. So, well, it's a fantastic contest so far. Rowan Hogenberg's in the middle of the ground there for the Eagles. Carter was involved in that once again on the wing position. Hazendonk in the centre as well. Lucas Hugenboom in the centre of the ground. He was the one that got his mitts to it on that occasion. Good work, Jed Sutton. He went without it, though. Hazendonk grabs it now. Kicks it inside 50. The pack fly. Nobody can take it. McLean at the fore of the ball. He's got a couple to beat. Terrific work there by the Eagles defence once again. Dylan Ryan. Left foot kick up towards Carter. It went down there towards Heath Black. Well smothered by Carter again. And the ball goes over the line out of bounds. 50-metre line members side. Panthers in attack.
Desperate footy that. Seems that Somerville are just getting numbers down back and really clogging up Devon's full forward.
So the ball comes back once again. We're going to get run over here, boys. We are in the
Jeep.
elements, and it is a Jeep, but the ball goes over the line out of bounds again. Benny Sedgwick there, Ash Adams there for the Panthers, and the ball will come back into play as Hogenberg comes off to, we say a very good afternoon for the first time this afternoon to Deanna. Young Deanna from Brazilian Butterfly is tuning in this afternoon. Happy Mother's Day for tomorrow, Deanna. We love the fact that you're in listening this afternoon. This is a free kick. The umpire's found one's going to Jaden Carter once again. Gives a little handball, or kick it was, to Allsop. Sweeping handball there. There's a free kick down the field. That'll go to Chris Delmo. So Delmo should take the free kick. No, they're bringing it back. So it'll go down there towards Reece Palmer. Palmer wants to go short, does so now. Finds Delmo. So Delmo's got the ball, left foot kick. It was ambitious, goes up there towards the big fella in brown, couldn't get it. For the ball there was Hugenboom, goes around the corner. Quick kick came out there from Alex Doria. Goes up towards the wing position. Terrific attack on the footy there was Thorne. Little handball gave it to Hazendonk. He fell over at the critical time. Thorne goes in again hard. They dive on top of it. Hazendonk's in there. Jed Sutton's in there. Quick kick came from Palmer. Goes up towards half forward. They got the numbers here. Sits for Brown. He's a chance. He picked it up. Left foot kick up towards full forward. They got the numbers here, Devon. For the ball. Could have been too high. Umpire said no. Lets the game go.
Lucky to be not put in the back then. Fell on his back. Would have given Summy a free kick a goal.
So Farrelly in the ruck. Gave the tap down. No one was at the fore of the ball. They didn't have the numbers around the footy of the Eagles. Goes up towards the centre. Stephen Borpgartner fell over at the critical stage. Wonderful work there. That was from Dickinson. Kicked it up, but his kick wasn't fantastic. And taking the mark there was Hugenboom. Just floating across the back line. A kick out towards the outer side of the ground was a shocker. And the ball goes over the line and out of bounds on the full. So the Eagles will take a free kick. They want to go in short. The umpire's bringing them back. Bit ticky-touch with that. And the ball will come back. So 3 goals, 2 to 3 straight. The Eagles lead at the moment. Panthers got the first goal of the game. And we'll restart play on the outer side of the ground. Best on ground this afternoon, Marked Focus is looking after us. The ball goes in short. Hugenboom tries to get back. They've got the numbers here again, the Panthers. Terrific work there by Watson. Kicks out. They need some support there. Good work by Caleb Cox. Tried to turn his opponent inside out. Could have got one in the back. The umpire said he held the footy. So the free kick will go down there. I think it might be Alex Doria will take the free kick. Goes across the face. Finds Watson. So Watson's got the ball now, still inside defensive 50, goes with the left foot. It's got to be a precision kick. It wasn't that at all. Going in hard, terrific work. They got the numbers again. Little handball out came from Dickinson. It was a sweeping one. It was nice. Caleb Cox gets on the end of it now. Dodges, weaves, goes inside, was terrific to Sedgwick. Sold some candy. Unloads from about half forward. Kick was smothered. Hoogenboom gave it to Ash Adams at half back. Adams with the long sleeves, got some work to do. They're going to come out wide because they've got some numbers. It's Chris Doria. Doria now on the members' wing. Has a bounce. Runs into a brick wall. Goes back to Adams. Adams needs some support now. Goes inside. Was a nice kick. And it was a shore-up kick there too to Watson, who goes out to the outer side. A lot of switching going on at the moment. Goes to McInnes. McInnes, the boundary line beat him, in fact. And the ball goes over the line out of bounds. So... a lot of across the ground at the moment.
Yeah, look, I think for Devon then, if they just had been more direct and gone down this down our wing, I think they would have come out with something. But just too much crossing. That was it enabled Somerville to just push numbers back to where the ball was going, Toey.
So chipping back, taking the mark there. Good work by Pat Boland. Goes across the face again. Here they go again. Callum O'Hare, the next kick's got to be long. It's not. They're going sideways again, getting themselves into all sorts of trouble as Old Meadow decides to go forward now. Needs some players to work for him. Coming out there hard was McLean. Is able to pick it up. Needs to handball give. Decided not to. Goes up towards full forward. A show of strength. Couldn't take the mark there. Looking for the free kick.
Was looking for the free kick.
Was Troy Ost. But the
Very
umpire
animated.
said there was nothing there. And there will be... well, it's a minor score. So their first blemish on the scoreboard. Devon Meadows 3 goals 1. Somerville 3 goals 2. It's the Eagles by 1 point. So the Eagles bring the ball back into play. Goes to the outer side. O'Hare's got the sit. Big punch from behind. Little tap down, but it wasn't over effective. Chin got one a little bit high. The umpire said nothing there. Jed Sutton was the one that brought him to ground, and the umpire will come in and bounce again. About 40 metres or even less. 30. Good work there by Talbot. Tap to the ground. They're working well here. The Eagles defence got a handball out. The umpire said he took too long. And the free kick will go down there to the Panthers. We'll pick up that player in a minute. And it is Lucas Carroll, of course, who will have a shot for goal from about 20 metres. And this to put the Panthers back in front.
This will be very interesting, this kick. Still no wind.
So Carroll runs in. He didn't look overly confident when he had a shot for goal at all, and it pushed it across the face and through for a minor score. So all locked up here at Grover Reserve in the Jim's Test and Tag match of the round. Devon Meadows 3 goals 2. Somerville 3 goals 2. The Eagles to bring the ball back into play. They do so now, looking for Sedgwick, but great mark in front there was O'Hare. And O'Hare took the mark, gave it to Ash Adams, who's got plenty of space. He can unleash from about 50. A lovely kick off the boot it was, and Ash Adams is just starting to get his hands on the footy, and he kicks his first goal for the afternoon. And the Panthers extend their lead by 6 points. 4 goals, 2-26 to 3 goals, 2-20. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
When you're working in the garden, you need tough, reliable tools that won't let you down. That's why Hastings Mowers stock quality brands like Honda, Echo, Toro, Cox, Husqvarna and Shindawa. With a huge range of mowers, brush cutters, chainsaws, shredders, pumps and generators in store. For quality equipment and excellent service, call into our sponsor, Hastings Mowers Superstore at 2013 Frankston Flinders Road, Hastings.
Hi, this is Megan Gale, and when I'm on the Peninsula, I love listening to RPPFM.
Oh, yes, and we love you too, Megan. It's lovely to have you just listening to us this afternoon in the Jim's Test and Tag match of the round. Love when Megan Gale just drops in.
Well, it's I've seen her out and about myself.
Yeah, I think you're dreaming there,
Yeah,
short pass.
I am, mate.
Going in hard there was Justin Farrell. A bit of a how do you do in the centre of the ground. His opponent, Callum O'Hare, kicks the ball up towards half forward. Sedgwick comes out, leads Gavin Kerr in the race for the ball. He's lovely when he just runs, isn't he? Like a gazelle, goes up towards his mate there in Nick Brown. And Brown took the mark. No, spilt out. The umpire said it's gone over the line and out of bounds.
Wasn't controlled. Very unlucky, though.
So it'll be O'Hare in the ruck. Farrelly with him, half forward for the Eagles. They trail by a goal. Good body work there. Third man up was only in favour of the Eagles, though, as the half-back line of the Panthers got to do some work yet again. Jared Thompson, he got ridden there, but the umpire said there was nothing there. And the umpire will take a bounce. Half forward for the Eagles. They trail by a goal on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. Mark Focus looking after us with best on ground today. Little tap across the back was cute. Craig Thorne tried to get the ball going his way. Sutton was tackled, was able to get his left foot to it. Brown, he got one in the back. The umpire said yes. No, not sure what that... He's pointed the wrong way, has he? And
he's given him 50.
Well, that's shocking umpiring.
Absolutely shocking.
He signalled the wrong way, and as a result of that... But Nick Brown will take the free kick, and Nick Brown will have a shot from goal on the goal line. Great work by the Eagles. They kick another one, and it's all locked up again in the Jim's Test and Tag match of the round. Somerville 4 goals, 2-26, as is Devon Meadows, and we're approaching time on in the opening quarter.
That just made no sense then, Towie. It was a poor decision from the start. He pointed the wrong way, and then I can only gather that one of the boys has arced up and said, "Excuse me, umpire, could you please get it right?" Very nicely, and has said, "Oh, I'm going to give you 50 for that."
Yes, not sure that the Devon Meadows coaching staff will be all that excited about what happened on that occasion, but we're back in the guts again. Callum O'Hare seems to be getting the ball, or getting his hands on the footy the most, but great work there by Farrelly to follow up. He's just wonderful in his second efforts. Justin Farrelly comes out there towards Travis Bravo. He got a quick kick, goes up, and umpire called play on. No, he gave the mark there to Justin Farrelly. So Farrelly goes inside 50 now, looking for Rowe. He's got a couple to beat. Couldn't beat them on this occasion. For the ball there was Allsop. Got a handball give around the corner. There was Sutton. Going up there was Rowe for the ball. McDonald's going to run onto it. Yes. Kicks the goal for the Eagles. And that's number 2 for McDonald. And they extend their lead. They move on to 5-2-32. Devon Meadows 4-2-26. So great work there once again by the Somerville forwards just to keep the ball moving in their way.
Absolutely. The Eagles are looking the goods at the moment. They're able to move the ball very quickly, which is stopping the Panthers from getting numbers down back. So it really is enabling their small forwards to gather the ball as it comes to ground and convert those scores. So, I tell you what, Devon would want to, they'd want to start doing some things, Towie. Let's just put it that way.
So up they go again. Good work there by Farrelly once again. Got the ball moving in his team's way. Picked up there by Palmer. Dodged weave. Kicked the ball up towards inside 50 now. Got the sit here, the Panthers, and they're able to take a mark. That was good work on that occasion. And that was from Pat. Went across the face of goal. Found his teammate there at half-back. That was Chris Doria. Goes out wide again. They've got a little bit of run now as they go up towards half-forward. Leading in the race, but there was Black. Goes over his head. Sedgwick sees the ball over the line, and it goes out of bounds. Half-forward for the Panthers. They need to kick the next one. They trail by a goal on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard.
It's the first time that the Panthers have been forward in, what would you say, Towie, 5 or 6 minutes?
Yep, I think that. As Farrelly easily got that tap out again. Gets the kick now. He's been terrific so far. Goes up towards the wing position. Adams, not sure why he played on. He's got Old Meadow there behind him. Running around the back there was Chris Doria. Unloads now with the left foot. It wasn't a great kick. Great work there by Cox. He was able to chop it off. Went for the handball. Umpire said play on. No, he didn't dispose of it correctly, and the right decision was paid. And the Panthers will get the free kick at half forward. They want something short. They got the numbers here. Terrific work. And that was by Ryan, who took the mark just inside defensive 50. We'll go with the left foot, outer side of the ground, looking for Hogenberg. One grab, two, took it nicely, just runs off as easy as you like. No pressure there. Brown comes out. Wonderful work. Too good, too quick there for Alex Doria on that occasion. Kicking the ball inside 50 now. Luke Rowe's got a couple to beat. Good work. He got the hands up, brought the ball to ground. Adams dropped the ball. Umpire said play on. Left foot snap around. Lovely. Good work there by the Eagles again. Luke Rowe ducked back. Nobody went with him, and he took an uncontested mark directly in front.
He was just able to create that space then, and right in the middle there, and he lines up about 20 out on a slight angle. No breeze. I like his chances from there, Towie.
He's already kicked one this afternoon. Luke Rowe also giving Justin Farrelly a chop out in the ruck this afternoon. So it's pretty potent, that full forward. So even with Todd Farrelly out, it seems to be working okay for them at the moment as he goes in. A lovely kick off the boot. That's goal number 2 to Luke Rowe. And that's goal number 6 to Somerville. They lead 6 goals 2 to 4 goals 2. Biggest margin of the match with 2-goal buffer.
Absolutely, and that's on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard with the big Daz Hutchins looking after our scoreboard today.
Well, fancied himself as a bit of a footballer too, the big Hutch in the day.
Is that right, Toby?
Yes, he did. Just ask him. The big Hutch, he'll tell you.
We've got a bit of a profile of him here.
O'Brien Real Estate, yeah. Well, I think he might have... hasn't played footy for a little while.
It's been
Mark
just
Focus,
pasteurising.
Mark Focus, of course. Look after you with all your taxation, small business, rental properties, you name it. They'll help you out. Ball back in the centre of the ground again. Sweeping handball there for McGuinness. McGuinness gave it to Hazendonk. Hazendonk goes long, going wide. Terrific mark.
Great mark.
And that was Troy Ost. Was
great
too strong on that occasion. Was able to duck back and take a nice contested
really
mark.
Read the ball then. Saw it in the air and knew what he had to do. And now he lines up from 25 out on a really tough angle. Can't quite see it from there, but he's almost pushed up against the boundary. So it's going to be a tough kick, I think.
So Ost, not sure that he's kicked a goal this afternoon. They've had 4 single goal kickers. Ost has kicked one, in fact. He kicked one off the ground early in the match as the ball goes shot for goal. Geez, that's a lovely kick pushed up against the boundary line. He's got goal number 2. That's goal number 5 for Devon. So it is end-to-end footy at the moment as the big Justin Farrelly comes off for a well-earned rest, dominating out there in the middle of the ground. And it's a 1-goal ball game once again in the Jim's Test and Tag match of the round.
Great footy at the moment. Geez, just sitting here and watching it out in the elements with gum nuts dropping on my head. It really just, I mean, watching it, you would think that that the Eagles are really just at least two goals in front. But
we're following a number of players today. Reece Palmer's one of them. Geordie, how's he going in terms of stats at this stage?
He's had 8 touches so far.
8 touches in a quarter of footy. Pretty good going by him as McGuinness again. We've got a centre clearance there for the Panthers. Goes up towards full forward. Pat Chin almost took the mark. He was held onto. He was pushed in the back. Not sure it was there, but the umpire saw something. And Pat Chin, who kicked 5 goals against Rye a couple of weeks ago, is playing as a small forward, of course, will have a shot for goal directly in front, 40 metres out.
40 metres out.
Much in that short pass?
Nah, mate, I was just about to say that. I think that was really nothing to blow the whistle over. It should have been play on, and it would have been interesting to see what had happened.
So Chin has a shot for goal, and he's tried to square things up, and he's done it nicely. It's a 38-apiece ball game here in the Jim's Test and Tag match of the round, and it's end-to-end footy.
Absolutely.
That's on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard.
The goals are just flowing, Towie. It really is end-to-end. It's like watching a game of tennis.
It's exciting footy. No doubt about that. Stephen Baumgartner's in the centre. So is Steve McGuinness. Of course, back from Casey with the bye this afternoon. Just waiting for the ball to come back. He's got a chance to give us some clearance updates there, Geordie.
Yep. The Devon Meadows had 12 clearances to Somerville about 5.
Okay, so dominating the clearances there are the Panthers, as we expected.
Yeah.
With O'Hare in the ruck.
Absolutely, he's dominating.
Luke Rowe in the centre of the ground. There he is. He did it easy on that occasion. O'Hare kicked it up towards full forward. That was lovely transition footy. Too easy there for O'Hare. And coming out and taking the mark there was Ryan Talbot.
Panthers are really good when they get the first touch of the ball. They're able to move it quickly and find someone up forward that'll take a good contested mark.
So Ryan Talbot goes for goal. I think he might have pushed this one across the face. He has. So they lead by that margin. Devon Meadows 6 goals 3. Somerville 6 goals 2. That's on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard.
The best on ground, Towie, Marked Focus, markedfocus.com.au, 98B High Street, Cranbourne, 5996 1990.
So just waiting for the pill to come back into play. The Eagles will bring the ball back in. It'll be Collie, I think, that's down there who'll bring the ball in. Looking for Sedgwick. Got one high. Umpire called play on. Should have got a free kick then, I would have thought, Ben Sedgwick. There's the siren to mark quarter time. And it is the Panthers. They lead 6 goals 3 to 6 goals 2. We'll go to a short break and we'll be back with the quarter time wrap. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football. and also Ryan Talbot. But the small blokes in Chin and Ost and McLean have been doing a job for them as well.
Absolutely.
So get it in there and give them an opportunity is what we're looking for in this quarter.
In there fast.
Back in the centre of the ground again, O'Hare and Farrelly. Farrelly clear, decisive tap on that occasion. Terrific tackle there came from Hogan Burke, and the umpire will come in and bounce and restart play in the centre of the ground. So O'Hare got a decisive tap on that occasion. He got the numbers back, though, falling over when he really should have kept his feet. It was Baumgartner. It's a free kick. The umpire said play on. Comes out there towards Palmer. Kicks it up towards Rowe. Rowe, terrific jukes. Took the mark out in front, about 20 metres out from goal. He's already kicked 2 goals this afternoon. The young fella will be lining up for goal number 3. So good transition there again from the Eagles.
Absolutely. I can't see that player's number there, Towie, but he's only just gotten up now from copping a head-high whack, hence the advantage.
So Luke Rowe has already kicked 2 goals this afternoon. This will be a wonderful start. We're yet to play a minute in the second quarter, and that's a goal there to Rowe. He's kicked goal number 3, and the Eagles hit the front. 7 goals, 244. Devon Meadows, 339. That's on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard.
Very impressive to see that quick goal from the Eagles. Again, being able to get it out of the middle, admittingly there was an advantage, a play on, and they were able to get the ball down there quick with the Panthers just a little bit stunned, I think, Towie, just come down a bit too quick.
So back in the centre of the ground once again, O'Hare got high, gave a little handball down, comes backwards. That was nice work there in the middle of the ground there from the Panthers. Not a great kick though, goes towards Cox. Cox led with the left foot, goes up towards half forward. Great work, McDonald. He was too strong on that occasion for his opponent in Pat Boland, and McDonald, who's already caused some issues this afternoon, will go back and have a shot for goal number 2.
He was just able to push his man off then and read the ball and just took an easy mark. He kicks the ball.
And kicks the goal. So a wonderful start there for the Eagles. They move on to 8 goals, 250. Leading Devon Meadows 6-3-39. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
My back, shoulders, and my neck.
Do you hurt? Have you got that nagging pain that just won't go away? Are you an athlete? Do you ride horses and ask a lot of them? Are you unbalanced? Give Shaz's Bowen Therapy and Equine Muscle Release Therapy a call to help you with gentle, non-invasive treatments for you or your horses.
The gentle way to bring peace and harmony into your lives and improve the performance of your horse. Call Shazza today on 0428 734 903.
An RPPFM sponsor.
Wonderful work there by the Eagles again, just getting the ball out of the centre. Farrelly's been prominent early in this quarter, comes out wide, looking for and finding Colley. Colley, who's clearly been inspired by Tex Walker from the Adelaide Crows this season, gets the ball at half-back, kicks the ball up towards half-forward, got the 6, terrific, wonderful mark there. That was taken there by Watson. So wonderful courage shown there by Watson, took the mark across half-back, goes in short, looking for McGuinness, finds him. Only sort of 15 metres better off, but they've still got possession of the footy. They need to unload again. McGuinness has got the ball. Goes towards O'Hare. O'Hare takes the mark. A little quick give was good. Goes back to McGuinness on the wing position. Good transition there. Goes over the back. Chin, can he get hold of it? He gets it now. Left foot, little kick at goal. It's a lovely kick. Ost at the back took the mark.
Fantastic mark.
Goodwill again there by Troy Ost. And once again, just read the ball better in the air. Was able to lean on his opponent, duck back and take a nice mark.
It was well set up by the Panthers then, just able to find that space in the forward pocket to be able to bring it around and a nice clean kick into the goal square.
So Ost has already kicked 1 goal. This to reduce the margin back to 6 points. The Eagles lead, but it is back to 6 points. Ost kicks his second goal. That's goal number 7 for the Panthers. They trail 7-3-45. Somerville 8 goals, 250. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
Hi, I'm Michael Voss. For all the latest on what's happening in the sporting world, join me and Nick Turner every Saturday morning from 10:30 till 12 on the all-new RPPFM 98.7 FM, Sporting News and Views.
98.7, 98.3, RPP, the Peninsula's biggest variety.
Back in the centre of the ground, Farrelly's got the last two decisive tap-outs. What happens this time? This time O'Hare gets up, but there's Farrelly again. That's where he's strong as well at ground level. Sutton, right foot kick up towards half forward. Brown grappling. The umpire said play on. Follow the ball there. Terrific work there by Kelly's already kicked a goal this afternoon. It was a nice tackle laid on him. Old Meadow gave it up. Got a handball. He's in more trouble than you-know-what. A Werribee duck in a pond full of you-know-what. And that was Pat Boland. He got ability a little bit confused with what he wanted to do on that occasion.
Absolutely.
And just got brought to the ground. But it was a wonderful tackle all the same. And it's McDonald again, a hard man to get away from. Has already kicked one goal this afternoon. This isn't his greatest ever. Goes to the point of the square. O'Hare over the back. They've got to get the ball out. Are they going to run it out? No, they decide to come out wide, and Old Meadow takes the mark. And Nick Brown just forces him over the boundary line. But good work there by Andrew Oldmeadow. Goes across the face. Dangerous kick. Good work there by Daniel Watson. Was able just to duck back. A little handball off. Took the handball. Gave it to Jace Henderson. Back towards Watson. Goes out wide and finds Doria. Wants to go to Watson again. No, Baumgartner's got to go. He's in some trouble. It wasn't the greatest kick in the world. Goes towards Baumgartner now. He wants a teammate on the run. Goes out there towards Craig Thorne. It goes over his head. Going in hard there was McInnes. Can't handball one-handed, but he did. Coxgate a sweeping handball to Kelly. Kelly to Palmer. Palmer likes what he sees out wide. It's Bravo. He'll unload from half forward. Goes up towards the point of the square. Rowe!
Oh.
Rowe or I reckon he's going to give it to Rowe.
Man in front, or is O'Hare's calling for it?
Well, he's called it a jump ball. So he's throwing the ball up basketball style. The ball comes down. Thinks he's at the NBA. He does. Snap around the corner. Ben Kelly, not his greatest effort, goes out of bounds and on the full. So a bit of how do you do work going on down there between a few players. We've played 6.5 minutes in the second quarter.
I don't think any of them were happy with that decision by the umpire then to do the what did you call it, Joey? The old NBA style snatch ball.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Is that what they call it, Geordie? Jump ball.
Jump ball.
Something like that.
You're actually named after Michael Jordan, so you should know something about the game. I would have thought. Same colourings and all. I would have thought, Geordie King. As the ball comes down there, up towards the wing position, fall over McLean. He was able to respond beautifully, took a bounce, needs some support, gives it over there towards a teammate, Heath Black. Great work there by Bravo. Got one in the back, umpire said no. Baumgartner hasn't had much of it today. Going in hard there was Black again. They dive on top of it. It's got to be a free kick Eagles way, I would have thought. And it is. And it's going to the Eagles. I reckon it's Bravo. It was against Lucas Carroll. Bravo goes in short, looking for, finding no. Hogan Burke overran it. Comes out to Old Meadow. He's got a player in short there. Oh, he took his eye off the footy there was Doria. Not great play there by Alex. As the ball goes up towards half forward again. Terrific work there by the Panthers defence. Caleb Cox's swoop though. He's good in these situations. Tucks the ball under the arm. Left foot shot was a ripper. Hard to stop in those situations.
Just moved the ball
Caleb
too quick.
Cox.
Just as you were going then, Towie, Tom Burke for the Eagles has just been carried off. Come to ground, not much in it, but come to ground holding the back of his knee. So hopefully he's okay.
So not great work there by Alex Doria. His attack on the footy left a little bit to be desired, coming out and meeting it on the wing position. That allowed the Eagles to get possession of the footy. And Caleb Cox, just a gem when he gets the ball anywhere near 50. Lovely to watch with that raking left foot, and he kicked his first goal for the afternoon.
It was a booming kick, great goal.
It was. So we're back in the centre of the ground again. We've played 8.5 minutes into the second term. That's the Eagles leading by 9 points. Little great give there, goes towards Sutton again, who's getting plenty of it in the centre of the ground. Up towards Nick Brown. Great work there by Doria on that occasion. Was able to clear the ball. Gave it out there towards Adams. Goes in short. Better ball movement. Dropped what he should have taken. No, Kerr gave a handball out towards Adams. He's under pressure there. Great tackle by Hogan Burke. The umpire said he was held on to after he got rid of it. And he'll take the free kick. He's bit off a little bit more than he can chew there. And this time he gets pinged for holding the ball. Great work by Hogan Burke. The umpire wants the ball brought back. Probably one player in the Eagles side you don't want to take on in those circumstances, and that's Rowan Hogan Burke. Massive human just for a 20-year-old as he kicks the ball up towards half forward. Jed Sutton, probably not the greatest, tallest player on the field to kick the ball to in a marking contest, but he did well to bring the ball to ground.
Justin Farrelly just doing a really top job in the centre clearances at the moment, Towie.
Dominating he is.
Absolutely. It's stopped the Panthers from getting the first use of the football, which is really damaging.
Controlling the troops he is too. Farrelly, Adams, little handball give. Goes backwards again, looking for, finding Henderson. Henderson goes across the face of goal. Good work. Comes to Baumgartner. Another handball across the top. They're mucking around with it now. The Panthers, they'll pay because the Eagles will be all over them like a rash. But fortunately for them, they get a free kick and they're bringing the ball back. So Coach Lee Stewart just barking the instructions from the sidelines, trying to get his setups right. As Baumgartner's got the ball in the centre of the ground for the Panthers. He goes sideways once again. I'd like to see the Panthers go forward a little bit more regularly. Good play there by McLean. He's got to change his boots. He keeps falling over. It's not an ice rink. The ground is in sensational nick, and he's just falling over far too often. McLean, he's got to do something about his wheels. As the ball comes in once again, Hugenboom. Great work there by Palmer. Got one high or in the back. The umpire said, give it to me. Played 11 minutes, second quarter. It's the Eagles by 9 points on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. Farrelly again was able to get the tap. Paul McDonald goes in. Goes hard. Good tackle there by Stephen McGuinness. And the umpire will come in and bounce yet again. Members side of the ground, half forward for the Panthers. They desperately need to kick the next one. So up they go again. Farrelly got the tap. Palmer got one in the back. Good work there by Bravo. And it was by name and by nature then, because it was Bravo work done by him as the ball goes towards Doria in the centre of the ground. Wants to unleash, does so now, goes out there towards Talbot's got to go, took a nice mark. It was a lovely weighted kick.
Ryan Talbot.
And that was from Lucas Carroll as he goes in short again. Not the greatest kick on that occasion. Overcooked it. Goes out towards Chin. Can he swoop? He does. Gets his foot to it. Only through for a minor score. So the Panthers move on to 7 goals, 4, 46. Somerville, 9 goals, 2, 56. It's a 10-point ball game on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard.
Chin lucky to get hands on the ball then, but just couldn't get the boot to it in the end. Very unlucky.
So they bring the ball back into play again. That's an ambitious kick looking for Sedgwick. It got all 50, 60 metres though. Great tackle there. Good endeavour there by the Eagles and also by Devon Meadows. Wonderful work by all players involved on that occasion. Footy was the first option, and they all had a crack at it.
Absolutely, Towie. That was tough footy then. See them all going in, desperate.
It's nice and warm out there, too. Plenty of players working up a sweat as the ball goes up towards Doria. There's a bit of how do you do in there. Farrelly's in there. And the umpire, you keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on the footy as Daniel Watson, left foot kick goes up towards Ryan Talbot, and Talbot takes the mark. So Talbot took the mark about 30 metres out from goal, slide angle.
Just a little bit of howdy-do there, Towie. It's all cleared up now, though, ready to play football again.
Justin Farrelly been watching a little bit of UFC in the last couple of days and just getting amongst it, the big Faz. Doesn't mind a little bit of it. It's all that work with his brother back in the house in the backyard playing kick to kick. Was game on in their backyard. Don't worry about that. As they kick another one. Good kick by Ryan Talbot. He kicks his first goal for the afternoon. That's goal number 8 for Devon Meadows. 8 goals, 4-52. Trailing Somerville 9 goals, 2-56. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
If you like your country with a twist, including contemporary and classical country, western swing, bluegrass, alternative country, Cajun, with the occasional blues and rockabilly tracks thrown in, then tune into Cool Country at RPPFM. Saturdays between 5 and 7 p.m. Brought to you by who else? Bob Cool.
Back in the centre of the ground once again. Daniel Watson's got the free kick. Oh, smothered off the boot was terrific by McDonald. He's been wonderful today. He's got the pace too to burn off Callum O'Hare. Kicks it up towards half forward. That's wonderful work, Paul McDonald. Second effort was sensational. Smother, then the follow-up, and then the beautiful kick forward. Found the chest of Bravo, who's been exceptional today. Take a bow. Paul McDonald, terrific work.
That was great use of the football, McDonald then. Just able to run it along the ground. Knew he could beat his opponent on foot and was able to do so. Gave the ball
This kid's been super impressive this season as well, Travis Bravo. He kicks his second goal this afternoon. The Eagles get the breathing space thereafter once again. 10 goals to 62, leading Devon Meadows 8-4, 52. Clearances in the second quarter, Geordie.
Pretty equal. 5-4, Somerville leading it.
Okay, so they're really starting to work on that area of the ground again. Inside 50s, I would expect that Somerville would have a lead at the moment, George.
Yep, 6-3.
Okay, so once again, Devon Meadows just need to move that ball. Their transition's too slow at the minute.
Absolutely. But, I mean, the Panthers very lucky to only be one goal down, Towie.
Yeah, they are. O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard, 10 points the difference. Baumgartner, he needs to start getting his skates on. They're all over him too this afternoon. The midfield defensive pressure on Baumgartner's been terrific today. Jack Hazendonk goes out to Adams. Adams sweeping handball. Watson's been one of their best. He got crunched. Caleb Cox gave a handball out. Allsop, can he get the run of the ball? He can't. They dive on top of it. Adams is in there for the Panthers. Good work there by the Panthers' defence. Then I'll pick up that player when he gets off the deck. And I reckon that might be Jared Thompson. No, it's Craig Thorne. So a little terrier he is. Ex-Lang Warren came over a couple of years ago, a real terrier in the leadership group with the Panthers. Little handball out, gave from Hazendonk. It's with that player Thorne now. Goes to the outer wing position, kicks up towards Talbot. Talbot goes in hard. Great work by Sedgwick to stay strong at centre-half back. Cox has got the ball now. He's already kicked a goal this quarter. It was a wonderful kick out wide. Found the run. That was good play by Ben Kelly to kick the ball in. Hogenberg couldn't take the mark. For the ball, they're working hard. The forwards there for the Eagles, putting the Panthers under all sorts of pressure. Lux of Fortune comes out there towards Baumgartner. Baumgartner from the defensive 50.
He needs to pick it
the
up.
Pressure is wonderful there as well. Jace Henderson grabs it now at half-back. He needs to kick the ball long. Gives it to O'Hare. O'Hare gives another one off. Good work there towards Thompson, who kicked the ball out wide, and the ball goes over the line out of bounds. And this kid's been playing good footy. Luke Rose kicked 3 goals and chopping out in the ruck. And comes off just a little bit ginger. So he'll get assessed and he'll be back on the ground quickly, I'm sure. Need him back out there. So the ball comes in. Sedgwick gets the front position. Got a decisive tap. Good work there by Palmer. It was Allsop as well that was out there. Palmer follows up the footy. Great shepherding work there from the Panthers. Adams got the ball at half-back. Goes to Doria backwards. Then goes further up the ground and Hazendonk takes the mark on the outer side.
They need to use the footy more effectively, Towie. They're just chipping around, giving the Eagles far too much time to get down and man up.
Daniel Dickinson, terrific work by him to come over third man up on that occasion, thumped the ball over the line out of bounds. We've played 17 and a half minutes into the second quarter. It's the Eagles by 10 points. Great work there by Farrelly again. Fought the ball. Great work there by McGuinness. McGuinness kicks the ball up towards 50. That's a good kick. Troy Oster's in the box seat. Dodges, weaves, needs some support. Handballed it to himself. Gets a quick kick up towards full forward. McGuinness followed up his work and kicked the goal and enjoys it too. And great work there by Troy Oster. Keep the ball alive. Fight a couple of opponents off. And McInnes kicks his first for the afternoon. Margin back to 4 points.
Good goal by Os then. Towie just being able to kick that ball long. They were able to create plenty of space to get that ball free, and then Os runs on into goal and kicks a goal. So they just need to be doing more of that.
They do. They seem to kick the goal short pass every time they do move the ball quickly into their forward line. So not quite sure why they spend so much time chipping it around the back line. They should be just getting it in there long. Absolutely,
Towie. They're just, I understand what they're trying to do, creating play, but it's just not working.
So coming onto the ground is Shipton, and coming off is Jake Ryan. So up they go again. Great work there by Farrelly. Wonderful use of the body. Goes up towards through the centre of the ground. Delmo went crashing through. Good work there by Shipton. Found Allsop. Allsop a little handball. Give was good. They've got wonderful tackle there. The umpire will let that go. Great tackle there by Nick Brown as well. Sling tackle. It's got to be holding the ball. It is.
It is.
And Old Meadow not happy at all. And but the free kick was there every day of the week. As Nick Brown's got the footy. Half forward. Members side of the ground. And something's going on. There's something that we don't know about. There's a free kick, and it's been reversed. Not sure what that was for. But the free kick has been reversed, and the Panthers have got the footy on the defensive 50. Old Meadow chips in, takes the mark. It's been prominent this afternoon, Andrew Oldmeadow. He's got the ball defensive 50.
It's just taking too long, Joey.
Certainly the wind advantage is going towards the...
strong mark.
Great work there by Talbot. So Talbot's got the footy now. Members side. Wants to go. He does so now. That's not his greatest kick. Goes up towards the boundary line right in front of the coaching staff there for the Panthers. And the ball goes over the line out of bounds. 20 minutes gone. So the ball comes back into play. O'Hare, Farrelly. Farrelly got the tap. Going in hard there is Hugenberm. Baumgartner, in fact. Also hard there was Allsop. Terrific work. Dodge, weave, sold a lot of candy through there. Left foot kick was a gem. Gave Brown every opportunity. Ball spills to the back. Foot race on. Doria up against Kelly. Doria got the ball. Kelly was happy to lay the tackle. Kick off the ground from Brown was good. Goes up towards full forward. Old Meadows got a couple to beat. Gets it. Kicks it up long. Allsop's going to chop in and take the mark. Juzzy Allsop will have a shot for goal from about 45 metres out from goal to slide angle.
Allsop was just able to create space then by running off his opponent. He could see what was going to happen. The Panthers' defence just had nowhere else but to go but down Allsop's throat.
And just building in confidence, this young Eagles team, and their follow-up work has been prominent this afternoon as Allsop has a shot for goal. Just pushed it across the face through for a minor score. So they move on to 10 goals, 363. Leading Devon Meadows, 9 goals, 458. It's 5 points the difference on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. So we'll bring the ball back into play once again. The Panthers through Andrew Oldmeadow, goes in short, finds Doria. He's got the ball, goes in short again, looking for and finding Daniel Watson, who's been very good for the Panthers this afternoon as well. He's got the ball still deep inside Somerville's forward line. They'll want to get it out of this area. Kicks it long, looking for O'Hare. Good work at the back there by Farrelly. Tapped the ball to ground. The umpire said free kick. It's going towards Somerville. And I reckon it was because Patrick Harms grabbed his opponent by the head and brought him to ground with him. And I think that's what the free kick was for. So Justin Farrelly, the big fella from the Eagles, close to best on ground.
Absolutely. Second quarter's just really lifted.
So the ball goes up towards full forward. Hogan Burke at the back of the pack. Sold some candy, ready to open goal and nailed it. Terrific goal there for the Eagles. They move on to 11-3-69. It's back out to 11 points. Devon Meadows 9-4-58. 22.5 gone. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
When you're working in the garden, you need tough, reliable tools that won't let you down. That's why Hastings mowers stock quality brands like Honda, Echo, Toro, Cox, Husqvarna and Shindaiwa. With a huge range of mowers, brush cutters, chainsaws, shredders, pumps and generators in store. For quality equipment and excellent service, call into our sponsor, Hastings Mowers Superstore at 2013 Frankston Flinders Road, Hastings.
RPPFM sponsor.
Well, you go away for about 15 seconds, and in the meantime, Somerville have got a Sarah clearance, and Justin Allsop's kicked another goal. So wonderful transition work there once again from the Eagles. They move on to 12 goals, 375. Leading Devon Meadows, the largest margin of the match at 17 points, 9 goals, 458. The Panthers need to respond.
And that big fella, Towie, Justin Farrelly, just again, first use of the ball, able to get it out and resulted in a quick goal. Devon Meadows Panthers need to come back.
Danger period here for the Panthers.
Absolutely, Towie.
They've got to hold on. The Eagles kicking with the aid of a slight breeze. I reckon it might be a 2-goal breeze in this quarter.
Yeah, it's just starting to lift.
Just starting to pick up a little bit. So Justin Allsop's been in everything since coming onto the ground. Great work there. Wonderful tap work by Farrelly to Sutton. Sutton down the ground. Hogenberg got one in the back. Umpire said play on. Ball spills to the back. Patrick Harms sees the ball over the line out of bounds. Left forward pocket to the Eagles. They lead by 17 points. And as we said, danger time, 24 minutes gone in the second quarter, so there might be a little bit of time on, in fact. There's been a lot of goals kicked. 9 goals, in fact, in this quarter, so it'll go beyond 30 minutes. McInnes kicks the ball around the corner. Lucks a fortune, goes down the throat of Adams. Adams is going to get caught. His kick was shocking. sea of Eagles there in the middle of the ground. Wants to go wide, goes towards Hazendonk. Allsop's got to sit. Brown went up, couldn't take the mark. Old Meadow at the back of the pack there for the Panthers. Doubles back. Right foot kick around the corner was good, and he found the chest there of Jack Hazendonk. So Hazendonk wants to go short. Oh, he's going to kill Baumgartner. Ball gets punched away. The ball goes over the line out of bounds. And Hazendonk, not sure what he was doing then.
No, he's just come back on the ground too. So
he's obviously not a mate of Baumgartner's because he tried to get his head knocked cleanly off his shoulders. Free kick should have been there towards Farrelly for holding, and he's going to get the free kick now. So Callum O'Hare just starting to get a little frustrated with Justin Farrelly in the ruck, giving away a free kick. Caleb Cox is going around the back. Farrelly more than happy to kick it. Goes inside now. Wasn't the greatest kick. Taking the mark there was Chris Doria. So Doria's got the footy now at half-back. They need to transit the footy really, really quickly. Ash Adams stops, props, goes short, looking for and finding Alex Doria, who's happy to stop and prop again. Goes in short, not his greatest kick. Chopped off there by Carter, and the ball goes over the line out of bounds, out of sight of the ground.
Towie, just in that little piece of play then, there were two kicks. Equaling maybe 30 or 40 metres, where if they just had to pump the ball long, it would have bet the Eagles' defence down, and they might have been able to score.
So Caleb Cox has got the footy now in the centre of the ground. Hazendonk got one high. Umpire said nothing in it. Hoganberg's in there laying some tackles as well. And eventually the umpire will come in and bounce. Centre of the ground, we've played 26 minutes in the second quarter. It's the Eagles by 17 points, 12-3-75 to 9-4-58. That's on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. Ball hits the DAC. McGuinness has been their best player this afternoon. No doubt about it. As he gets the ball again, his follow-up works terrific. Chin couldn't take the mark. This is where he's dangerous, though, at the fall of the footy. Got one in the back. Umpire said nothing there. Baumgartner's got to get amongst it. Hasn't had many possessions. How many, Geordie King, for the day?
Chris Dory's had 8.
No, what about Baumgartner?
3.
3 for the afternoon. So doing a good job, the midfield, to keep him quiet at the moment. Gets the ball now, though. It's like clockwork, wasn't it? As the ball goes up towards Chin. Chin got rid of his opponent, flying shot at goal. I think he might have pushed it across the face. He has.
Just for a minor. Through
for a minor score. They needed that one, the Panthers. They move on to 9 goals, 5-59, trailing Somerville for 12-3-75.
They need to lock the ball in here, Towie, because they can't let it get out. If it gets out, it's going to give the Eagles a chance to score, and that'll really hurt the Panthers right now.
So, ready to bring the ball back into play. Just wanting to get some players to come in. It's a lovely kick up the centre of the ground. Good work there by Hoganberg. Got front position. Got one high there.
He did.
That was Old Meadow gets the free kick again. He's been prominent this afternoon. Goes in short. Talbot needs to mark it. Coming out there was Ost. Ost can't get it. Little left foot chip was nice and found Chin. Terrific work there by Ost.
Better footy.
Good composure. Could have blazed away, but went short and found young Pat Chin, who's already kicked a goal this afternoon.
He has. Chin's been that player that can just get in and under and comes out with the ball and again was able to find space.
So, Pat Chin, as we said, kick 5 against Rye a couple of weeks ago. That's not his best effort. They needed that one desperately. He pushed it across the face through for a minor score. So they move on to 9 goals, 660. Trailing Somerville 12 goals, 375. We've played 28 minutes into the second quarter.
They really need to put a major on the board here, Devon. If it comes out, it's going to be a goal.
So the ball goes in towards short again. Good work. They're just working the ball out here. I think it's Dickinson who's got the ball now at half-back. It was Barber. Kicked it up there towards the wing position. Good work there by the Eagles together. Little handball. Gibb was good. Gave it out there to Carter. Kicked inside 50 now. Going high there was Shipton. Brings the ball to ground. Somerville starting to get numbers there. There's Hoganberg again. He's already kicked one this quarter. Goes up towards full forward. Rowe couldn't get his mitts to it, and it goes through for a minor score. So they move on to 12-4-76. Devon Meadows, 9 goals, 660. That's on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard. Best on ground this afternoon, brought to us by Marked Focus. markedfocus.com.au will help you with all your taxation, small business, rental, business, financial reporting, bookkeeping needs. So find them, www.markedfocus.com.au. Go in short. Old Meadow looking for and finding a teammate. It was terrific work. Might be Hugenboom, I think, there. That's a shocking kick. Straight down the throat of Allsop, goes across the face of goal, was terrific, found Cox, and Cox won't miss from 25 metres out directly in front.
Towie, he won't miss it all. Has breeze behind his back, slight breeze.
So mark it down. Caleb Cox has already kicked one goal this afternoon from 50 metres. Lovely kick of the footy, rarely misses, and he won't miss this one either as it goes straight through the middle. Great goal there by Caleb Cox. That's number 13 to Summerall, 13-4. Terrific kicking from the Eagles. Obviously taking some goal kicking lessons from their under-18s from last week, who kicked 23 straight at one point in time.
Absolutely, Towie.
82 leading, 9-6-60. 22 points the difference on the O'Brien Real Estate scoreboard.
That was poor footy then, Towie, by the Panthers' defence. Just chipping it around, not kicking it long, and it resulted in a turnover.
So it was Hugenboom who was the culprit on that occasion. He's in the ruck now. He's got a fair amount of work to do in the centre of the ground against the bloke who's the best man on the ground at the moment. Certainly the most influential player on the ground, Justin Farrelly.
Yeah, agreed, Towie.
And Hogenberg has had a terrific quarter of footy too for the Eagles, playing through the centre and playing key forward. And great work by Lee Stewart too. He's using his best players to great advantage at the moment. There's Hugenboom again, looking to go backwards. Perhaps just look straight ahead and see if we can get the footy inside 50. So that's half time. And at half time at Somerville, a wonderful quarter of footy for them. They booted 7 goals in the second quarter to Devon Meadows, who booted just 3. And at half time at Somerville, 13-4-82, leading Devon Meadows, 9 goals, 660. We'll go to a quick break and we'll be back with the half-time wrap. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.